Parsons, Kansas residents next week will go to the polls to decide whether to renew a public safety sales tax. The tax has been in place for more than a decade, and the city is asking for a 10-year renewal. KOIM's Fernandez Silva has that story.
For the first time in 4 years, the Parsons Police Department has a full staff with 26 officers and 8 support staff.
We lost staff because we were not competitive with our surrounding agencies when it came to total compensation and benefits. We've been able to make some forward steps to be able to retain, trained, experienced police officers.
In recent years, the department could invest in better wages and benefits for their employees. According to Parsons Police Chief, that's happening thanks to the public safety sales tax.
We don't want to lose that ability to, be a career policing agency instead of a training ground for everybody else.
The tax supports funding not only competitive pay to retain experienced police officers and firefighters, but also to pay for their training and to buy vehicles and other critical equipment. For every $1 spent in the city of Parsons, half a penny goes to the public safety sales tax. Last year, almost $1 million was generated through it.
When it adds up, it's quite a big impact to our budget and everything that we can do to help the city. It's paid by a lot of people who don't live here. They come here to visit, they stay in the hotels, they eat at the restaurants, they shop in our stores. They help pay for this tax as well. So it helps spread it out so that all the burden isn't on property taxes of the residents themselves.
According to the city of Parsons, if it doesn't pass, they will need to find other ways to cover those expenses.
And if we did not have that as a revenue source, well, then the equivalent would be, if we wanted to maintain services at the same level, we would have to raise our millage rate on property tax. Nobody wants to pay more property taxes, including me and the rest of my staff.
In Parsons, Fernandez Silva, KOIM News.
Now, according to a recent Parsons Police Community Survey, more than 60% of 750 survey respondents support a public safety sales tax extension. Next Tuesday, the public safety sales tax will be the only item on the ballot in all of Southeast Kansas.